Hey guys, I wanted to do a sketchbook tour today because I ended up finishing my sketchbook finally, and I have not been able to finish a sketchbook in so long because I tend to hop from sketchbook to sketchbook. So I'm pretty excited that I finally finished one. So I'm just going to show you what it looks like and how it went. First of all, this is my sketchbook. It's kind of old and kind of worn down. That's the brand. And it's just a sketchbook I ended up getting from like a secondhand store for like $2 or something like that. It was kind of like, oh, it's a nice sketchbook, you know. But after a while I realized that I can do watercolors in it pretty decent. So that's what I ended up doing with a lot of the sketches in here. A lot of them are watercolored. But anyways, let's get into it. Okay, obviously I accidentally did the first page and there was like nothing here, so I just ripped it out because it wasn't even like one of the right pages. But this is the first one. As you can see, it was from a while ago, about a year ago, because I just hop from sketchbook to sketchbook so often. But the whole thing around this was based off of Pokemon Go. One of my friends and her brother were hunting for a Snorlax when they had the hunting kind of thing on there, and it just kept escaping them. So they're saying that it hid from them, and then once it spotted them, it rolled away. So I just kind of sketched it out because that seemed like a fun idea. And this one is just a Pokemon random generator. So my friend and I ended up doing a lot of these, so there's a few of them in here. But as you can see, like I did like Rhydon, and then Oddish, and then did a cute little Squirtle, and then did a fancy Venonat and Butterfree because they're so cute together. Then an Onyx, who's wondering why he's even here. And then a Pinsir. She's gorgeous. And then we started doing a new thing where we'd combine things. Like we'd do two different generators, a random Pokemon generator and then a random generator. So the random generator came up with Spider-Man, and my random Pokemon was Psyduck. So yeah, so came Spider-Duck. So I'm actually pretty excited about how this turned out. I liked it so much that I ended up redoing it in a different picture so that I could use it to sell prints and stuff. So I'll have to show you that later on, maybe when I show off prints and that. But yeah, it turned out really cute. I love the idea so much. And then it was Persian being a hipster. As you can see, Persian looks really good with a scarf and hat. Then Batman Whooper. Then Sudowoodo being a perfect homemaker. She made cookies for everybody. As you can see, the watercolor actually did a pretty decent job. It bled a little bit in here, but it actually held up pretty well. This one, Igglybuff in a swimsuit. And as you can see, it kind of spluttered a little bit because I closed it too soon. I should have just left it open, let it dry, but oh well, lesson learned. Octillery flirting, blowing kisses. Espeon as a pirate. I really do like how this one turned out. I might end up redoing Espeon as a pirate again just to change it up a little bit because it's kind of a basic pose, so I kind of want to try something a little different. Hoothoot as a magic girl. I loved this so much that I ended up making it into one of my buttons that I'm going to be selling at this weekend at one of the swap meets that I'm going to. So I'll have to show you guys all the stuff for that later, hopefully. And this is Ninetales. Can't remember if it was like as a hippie or something like that, but I ended up not finishing it because I didn't like how it was turning out. Although it doesn't look too bad now that I look back at it, so I mean, it's not too bad. Alright, and this looks like the start of Inktober, So I actually did pretty decent with Inktober, but I ended up stopping like partway through. But this is supposed to be me, my fiance, my cat, and my ferret as pumpkins. And then had a little wizard snail and a pumpkin. A little ghost on day 3. A vampire cupcake. A bunny eating candy. And this was a Sally that I ended up doing. I really liked how it turned out, but I haven't figured out exactly what to use her for. I might like do another one of her in this similar style. I was just trying out different styles because I started drawing people with like big heads for some reason. But I kind of like how that one turned out. And then I did a Jack the next day because I love how it made him look a little bit more doll-like and less regular. And then Zero, because you can't have Jack and Sally without Zero. Day 11, I kind of just like threw something together. I don't even know who this person is, and I didn't put much effort into it, I'm gonna be honest, because those hands, those feet, awful. Day 12, Bulbasaur, my favorite Pokemon. Love Bulbasaur. Love how that one turned out. And just a cute, and as you can see, the water ended up like making a weird crease on it, but that's okay, that happens. But then there's a little bat. And a random pony is what it was supposed to be, with a different hairstyle. Okay, so day 15, this character design was actually from little vinyl figures that my friend Serena and I were painting this year, or last year, I guess now. Last year around Halloween. And they were both little bats, and we both did our own style for them. And we made like a little background story. So this one's what mine turned out like. I have like the vinyl, I'll have to show it later. But that one's what hers turned out like. And they were both pretty varied in style considering how much of a base they both had the same. So basically the story behind it is they're both bats. They're half vampire, half fruit bat. Well, she's the nice one. She's pleasant. Everybody likes her. She's kind of a rebel. Nobody likes her. She's mean to everybody pretty much. And basically the whole school they're in a school. And the school thinks that she is the vampire bat and that she is more fruit bat, but they actually have it wrong. She's actually the vampire bat and she's the fruit bat. But they kind of have like this unspoken agreement on being who they are, no matter what they do. So yeah, it turned out really cute. Flip into the next page. Oh, this one, day 17. So I had this at work, and this is one of my coworkers, so I just drew her as a potato. I don't think she appreciated it. But too bad, it's in here forever. Then I drew this fun guy with like a calligraphy pen, and after I got it done, I realized he looked a lot like the Pringles Man. So, I mean, I guess he could be the Pringles Man. Then day 28, I ended up doing some weird guy. I don't know who he is. He just turned out interesting. 29, it was National Cat Day, so I was like, oh, I'll draw a cat. And I tried to draw my cat, but it ended up not looking anything like him. So I was like, oh, it's just a random cat now. He's just a little fancy. And then it looks like day 30 I must have missed. But this is day 31. This is at work. One of my coworkers dressed up as Minnie Mouse. So I ended up doing a drawing of her and painting her. And it turned out really cute. As you can see, I still had the big head thing going on that I really liked. Which, by the way, I break out of that really quick. I go back to kind of normal heads. Then after all that, now it's just kind of like a dinosaur. And there's a random person. I don't know who he is. Another random person. I don't like the way those faces turned out. I've been trying to work on how faces look, but yeah, they're not looking quite great. And then my character from My Little Pony. This was my OC, Creative Twist. This was somebody else's pony I was drawing, but I don't know why I kind of forgot about it and didn't even think about it anymore. So, sorry, Gabriella. It's still in here, but I think I just drew it to draw it, not to actually do it as a commission, because otherwise I would have finished it. Then I drew my little Batgirl again. Oh, by the way, her name was Lyra, like lying, Lyra. Then I tried drawing her in a different pose, but I ended up not liking it and kind of just left it. And there's another pony that I ended up doing. For a while I was into really drawing ponies a lot. And I love how this one turned out. I decided to do a little deer one because everybody was doing deer at the time. And little mushrooms. And then drew Betamax because adorable. Oh, and this is one of my friend's cats. She had a picture of him, like she put glasses on him and that, and it looked really cute, so I ended up doing a drawing of it, and I do have a button of it, all colored and everything, and turned out really nice. Oh, Bob Ross, because Bob Ross. I never colored it for some reason, but I love how he turned out. He turned out really cute. As you can see, the big head syndrome's gone now. It's kind of back to like a smaller head. And then I ended up doing another My Little Pony character. I guess I named her Lilac Knight. I think she was a character that I ended up winning, like in some drawing thing on one of the pony groups, but I ended up changing her a lot from what she was, and she turned out really cute. And this is when I was playing Pokemon Go. I ended up laying in bed, and then a Gengar appeared on there, so I was like, oh, he just wants to come and lay with me. He was made into a button as well. Oh, there's a Mother Vileplume with her little oddiches, and I ended up doing a bigger picture of it, but for some reason I can't find it, so I'm gonna have to look around and see if I can find that again. If I can't find it, I'll probably have to redraw it. Oh, this was a sketch I did for the same person before, Gabriella, and I ended up, like, making it in a different picture. Like, this was just a sketch of it, and then I ended up doing a bigger one and then coloring it and giving it to her. She ended up liking it a lot. Oh, this is my friend, Serena. We were at Taco Bell, and we decided to draw each other, and this is what I ended up getting for her. She was wearing, like, the fox hat that I made for her and everything. So, yeah. Oh, look, another Pokemon, whoops, not the right one. Another My Little Pony character. It's just another one that I like making characters and putting backstories behind them and all that. But, yeah, turned out really cute. I don't know what I was going for here. Grandmother's house we go. Creepy forest background. I don't know what the purpose of this was. But I really don't like how it turned out. It looked a little weird. Oh, there's a fancy cat. I always intended to color this one and make it into a button as well, but I haven't done anything with it. But she turned out really cute. I love her pose and how fluffy she looks. She reminds me kind of like a fluffy Persian or something. There's just a random girl. As you can see, I'm trying to work on stance and that, and I just need to practice more, honestly, with people. I got a little fairy on a mushroom. This was a random girl that I seen working at the mall one day, and Serena and I were just kind of doodling, so I kind of quickly drew her. And it turned out really nice, honestly. Next page. Oh, for some reason I decided I wanted to draw a chupacabra. I don't know why. But there's all the information about it, and then this was my weird rendition of it, but it turned out weird, and I was like, why am I doing this? So I just kind of stopped. I'm not for sure on why, but I did. And this, I was doing something Minecraft related. I don't know what it was, but I ended up not finishing it, and it's just kind of there. Oh, this was a logo I was working on for my gaming channel. I haven't done many games on it since I did the logo, but I like how the logo turned out. It's kind of cool. And then just a doodle of my ferret. And this was a drawing I did of me going to save my friend Serena when our vehicle broke down. So Bertha is my van, so I'm like riding my van to go save her. Okay, this is one that ended up making me very sad. I liked how the character was starting to turn out, but then I ended up erasing and it like ripped through the page, so I was like, well, that character's done with, so, and I never went back to her, so, oh well. And next I have Hades as a woman. It was another random generator thing. One of my friends, her brother has a spider, so I just kind of drew the little spider, and then I was going to do like exotic animals and put them on buttons, and then I did a little porcupine and a milk snake, but I haven't done any more since then. And the next one I did like a little pizza, ice cream cone, lollipop, just kind of sketchy. Then I did these Navi, the golden snitch, and then the Deathly Hollows. I did a little doodles. This guy's just kind of a fun little wiggly Rain Man. Oh, this was Slugma and Aladdin. So I love how this turned out. I might end up redoing it because it just looks super cute. There's a little Squirtle I made into a button. One of my Facebook friends wanted a ghost onion, so I ended up doing like a little cartoony ghost onion, and then I did more of a realistic ghost onion, but they both turned out really cute. And this was ideas for my cosplay. I was going to be Merida and Jigglypuff, and then Princess Bubblegum, just so I could see what they were. Here's a Charmander sketch that I was doing. I was going to make into a button, but I ended up changing it. And just a random girl. Some swans. This was Sailor from Sailor Moon. It's Sailor Mercury, and it was supposed to be Sailor Moon in springtime. So I kind of just drew her, you know, reading a book while spring is happening, because that seems what she'd do. This is another random generator. It was a bush monster and only a button-up shirt, so I ended up making her like almost a nymph type bush monster in a button-up shirt, and I like how it turned out. I probably could have put more effort into it, but it looks really nice. And just a cardinal. Oh, this was a sketch Ian did. He was kind of playing in my sketchbook, and he did a sketch, and he asked, how do you make things look further away? And I'm like, you make them smaller. So he started to, and then he gave up. So he tried. Then we did Muppet, I think, and this is Tony, the Muppet turtle that tap dances. He turned out pretty cute. Moochlox, I think is what his name is, in Goth. Then May 4th, I ended up doing May the 4th Be With You, and it was Mermaid, so I kind of combined it. So it's Darth Vader as a mermaid. And random zebras. I don't know why I did random zebras. Then a weird little chihuahua. And this I was doing for like something, but I don't know what it was. I like how it turned out. It was different. It was supposed to be off of a statue design. And then here's Snoopy. And then I started drawing, I think I was drawing something, and I ended up just drawing a guy, and I'm like, he looks like either Elmer Fudd or Tweety Bird, but his name's Steve. He's a mechanic or something, I don't know. I'm just a random girl. Another pony. I'm getting near the end. A little monster. Another little monster. I like doing monster drawings. They're kind of fun. Then a mermaid. I tried doing a furry, and I don't know how it turned out. It's okay. It's not the best, but it looked nice. Then this one was from a different generator. It was supposed to be a killer hamster with a pet golem. So I ended up putting him on top of a golem, and the golem's name's Tiny. It turned out cute. And this one, a woman with a fat round head with two braids, a small wide nose, wide eyes, and stitched up mouth. Lock on her because she likes it, not because she has to. Then just a random girl. Then a puppy dog. Then a cat girl. I do not like how that shoulder looked. I liked how the face looked, but I couldn't figure out the body, so I kind of just, This was another girl from work. I kind of just quickly sketched her out, and it turned out pretty decent. And then I did another golden snitch. I think, yeah, I'm on the last page, so last page I just kind of was like, the end. Turned out really cute. I just used a metallic pen. But sorry this video ended up being a little long, but thank you guys so much for watching. And if you liked my sketchbook tour, let me know, and maybe I'll do more of current sketchbook or past sketchbooks that I kind of got through but didn't quite finish. But anyways, thank you for watching. Talk to you later. Bye!